Who's going to be on the cover of College Football 25, the video game? Terrion Arnold weighed in, and you're not going to be surprised at who he said. For some of you guys are going to hate this, but lank is a hint. SEC Media Days have been announced, so we'll know when the new teams in the conference, Texas and Oklahoma, are going to officially be in the room. And there's a whiteout coming to Tuscaloosa this Saturday. We're going to talk about all of it right here on the Bama Tailgate YouTube channel. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, and let's get this thing started. Roll Tide, everybody. What do you say, everybody? With Big Elmo in the house. I'm Mick Gillispie at Broadcaster Mick. Welcome to the studio, man. The Terrapin Station studio. What do you think?
This is awesome. This is just incredible. Love it, man.
So surprised? Did it surprise you when you got down here to Fairhope, what we had in store for you?
Well, I mean, I tell you what, it's my first time to your palatial estate, and this is pretty cool, man. No, I love it. I really do. This is really cool. Good to be here.
Welcome to the Casa, and it's great to have you on hand as well. Get to talk a little bit of Alabama football today and tomorrow before you get out of here. And Saturday, however long you plan on staying, we love to have you.
Look, my car, don't think of, I've got that Mercedes out there now. That thing's not going anywhere until next month when I leave here.
Hey, I hear you. Right? How about today? Yesterday being Leap Day, right? And then today being the first day of March. And as long as it took to get through January, it feels like February went pretty fast.
Yeah, it does, even though there's 29 days in the month. Yesterday was a Leap Day, and also Bachelor Day. So it was a nice ride down here, but anyway, great to be in the house, and let's talk a little bit Bama football, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, well, I'm going to play this for you guys. This is Terrion Arnold and then Dallas Turner talking to the media. And I want to play this clip.
99. I mean, I know NCAA, man, they might try to play with me, but honestly, with everything I've done, I feel like I should be a 99.
That's what he wants his power to be.
Who should be on the cover? Jalen Milroe.
It's a great thing. I wish it came out last year when I was in it. I used to play it all the time. NCAA 14, creative team, dynasty, the whole 9 yards. Overall, I'll probably say like a 90, 89, 90.
He says an 89 or a 90 power for him. And Arnold said, give him, he's got to be 99. Why not 100 if you're going to go that direction?
Well, I bet he's just being modest, right? No, that's great, man. I love it. Everyone's getting excited about the new football game, and I am too. What's your thoughts about Milroe on the cover?
Well, I mean, I could see that. It would be fine with me. I know some people said Saban, but he works for ESPN now, so you wouldn't put him on. But if it was last year, you might. You could put on there Carson Beck. Mm-hmm. I would say him and one of those two, right? I mean, is there anybody else that you would put there at the top of the list like that?
I think what they're going to do.
Quinn Ewers of Texas, right? It'd be one of those three to me.
Yeah, that would be good. I believe what they're going to do is they're going to be sharp but generic, if that makes sense. It's going to be smooth, but I don't know. I don't think you're going to have one singular player on there. Maybe a montage of both above a lot of them.
Yeah.
But it may just be this sleek ESPN college football, EA Sports college football, whatever they want to call it, and it'll be sharp. But I don't see one singular player on the cover.
So you think it could be regionalized?
Now that would be smart.
Like they used to do with those college football magazines, right? If you were in Alabama, it was all Alabama people. If you were down in Louisiana, it was all LSU people, right? If you were up in Tennessee, it was Tennessee people.
And of course, me, I'd be standing at the line of the grocery store thinking, man, we made Athlon again this year. and then it occurred to me, wait a minute.
Oh, man.
They're printing up these things for regionals.
Yeah, right. Well, it's fun. I don't remember this much hype around a video game in a long time.
They could make a lot of money if they did that, though. But, of course, a lot of it's, electronic now where you don't buy the actual hard copy. But if they sold the hard copy, people would want to collect all these different, almost like trading cards or something, the different covers.
Interesting.
Oh.
I think Milroe has a shot. I would probably say the guys that are the favorite to win the Heisman, Beck and yours are probably the two top guys. But, I mean, would not surprise me. Milroe's the most electrifying player of the group.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair statement.
Yeah.
With his ability to run and throw. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to have to get the video game just because of all of the hype.
Me too.
All right. This Saturday, after Alabama's win at Ole Miss, they scored 100 points. They didn't play well, but then all of a sudden they came on strong at the end. Tennessee's tied with them. They killed Alabama last time. They had a grinded-out win over Auburn at home. Saturday may be the biggest Alabama basketball game in a long, long time. I'm trying to remember the last time that there was a game this significant in Tuscaloosa for basketball. College game day is going to be there.
Yeah, for the first time. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. We were talking off the air about one of the Florida meetings back in the early 2000s, which was a big game. But I can't remember. But 103-88 was the final there in Oxford. And Bama struggled early. Ole Miss gave them a tussle, but now Bama hits that 20-win mark now. They're 20-8. And I always talk about that distribution. I think we had 6 players at double figures.
Yeah. Really amazing. Cosby was the guy that surprised me because he hasn't gotten a whole lot of playing time, but came into the game and hit some really big 3-pointers, ended up with 15 points off the bench, obviously, but another big game for Sears against Ole Miss with 26. Grant Nelson's doing some good stuff. Stevenson, Estrada, Griffin, they should get Wrightsell back sometime soon. Mo's going to be back from suspension, or he was back from suspension. You're getting better because of, just having Wrightsell back. But at the same time, this is a really difficult game.
Yeah, it is. Crosby, those 15 points were also in 13 minutes of playing time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's going to be electric there in Tuscaloosa. It's a night game against Tennessee. And the winner's in the driver's seat, man. It's time. And Bama's got that. They play so well at Coleman, and then they also have that memory of getting spanked at Tennessee. It's payback time. Roll Tide, baby.
Yeah, I'm excited about it too. I can't wait for Saturday, and we'll talk more about that maybe tomorrow. But it's what you play the games for. It's what Nate Oates has brought to the program. Alabama is a legitimate top 10, top 15 program now. There's big games in Tuscaloosa. And if they win this, they could go back-to-back as SEC champs. If they win this, the doors are wide open for that to happen. They could win their 3rd SEC championship in the regular season in 4 years, which is really, that's going back to like Wimp Sanderson's type stuff.
Yeah.
That's a big deal, but they've got to get by Tennessee, and Tennessee's good. Ziegler's a great player. Connect is a great player. You saw what they did to Alabama last time. So I know that the atmosphere in Tuscaloosa is going to be ready, and a whiteout. I don't remember the last time we had something like this either.
No,
whiteout.
We're going all out, man. We're going all out.
Can you remember a whiteout? Like a
no
crimson out?
Crimson out or a whiteout, a blackout,
Never.
I don't remember it, but it'll happen Saturday night.
Should be a lot of fun in Tuscaloosa, and I know a lot of you guys are going to be there. All right, final topic on today's show. SEC Media Days, July 15th to 18th in Dallas. I got to tell you, Brett, they should have never moved it out of Birmingham. It was perfect at the Winfrey Hotel. We went to Nashville last year, and it was just a disaster. Traffic was hard to get in and out of there. The hotel was not manageable. The Winfrey was perfect, But the SEC thinks they're better and bigger than the Winfrey and Birmingham. Now they're going to Dallas. And I guess with the introduction of Texas and Oklahoma, it's a little closer to home for those guys.
Yeah, but further away for everybody else,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Atlanta has hosted Birmingham and Nashville, but now it'll be at the Omni in Dallas, and it'll be 4 big days. Signals to kick off football. On that Monday, LSU will kick things off. Ole Miss, South Carolina, and Vanderbilt. On Tuesday at Georgia, Missouri, Oklahoma, Tennessee. Then on Wednesday, Alabama's going to be in the forefront. And Florida, Texas, Sark will be there. And Mississippi State. And then on Thursday, Arkansas, Auburn, Kentucky, and A&M.
Yeah. And I'll tell you one thing that I did criticize Nick Saban and Alabama's media staff about the last couple of years was that I felt like they needed to take more time for local media. Kalen DeBoer is doing that right now.
Yeah.
Loved him on the next round a couple of days ago. He's been on local shows in Tuscaloosa and Birmingham. And I'm guessing that he's going to be making the rounds in Dallas to the local media, and he should. And that's a good thing for Alabama. It's a great thing for the local media. And I can't give the guy enough credit for the access that he's granting.
Yeah, props to him. He wants to get that program right out in front of everyone, and that's the way to do it.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. We will talk to you again tomorrow. Great having Brett Elmore in studio. I'm Mick Gillispie. Do me a favor, guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Oh, and don't forget this. We're not leaving quite yet because I got one more thing to tell you about Brett. You weren't here yesterday, so I've got to show you this. Look at that right there.
Beautiful.
Popping, dude. It's the 4th and 31 print where Jalen Milroe is standing back in the pocket. He's observing the Auburn defense. And on the last play of what was going to be a field rushing situation on the Plains, he hit Isaiah Bond, who was in the back of the end zone for a game-winning touchdown. 15% off of that print when you use the promo code Bama Tailgate. I absolutely love it. This is one of my favorite all-time New Life Art Daniel Moore prints. I mean, it's just the colors just pop at you.
Yeah, they do.
It just feels like you're standing there.
Great job.
I only have national championship prints in the studio.
Yeah, a lot of them.
But I'm going to have to put that one in there. I love it. You guys get yours. Bama Tailgate. That's the promo code at newlifeart.com. All right, for Brett Elmore, Big Elmo, I'm Mick Gillispie. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe. And don't forget, we're brought to you by our good buddy, the catfish himself, ChadwickAnderson.com. He's helped over 10,000 families take care of their mortgage. And now you see Brett here in person. He was the guy that helped me get in my house. He's an investment consultant and an Airbnb expert. Find out for yourself, and that's ChadwickAnderson.com. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. Roll Tide.